Good evening, all of you. I am Dr. Ravina Dundre, head of the Department of Botany, GEM, Mahanta Jamdas Maharaj Arts Commerce Science College, Karanjari, Taluka, Pet District, Nasik, uh, Maharashtra State. In last previous lecture, uh, we study the history of the genetics, and in this lecture we study the some terminology to genetical terminology of genetics. It is very important topic because if you not understand what is the genetics, uh, what is the history of the genetics, and what are the terms for the particular symbols, if you not understand, then in next point you cannot clarify the terms. So that's why in these lectures uh, we study the genetical terminology. As the first terms, you know that the genetics means character transfer. Genetics means uh, genes genes. So first terms, what is the genes? What is meant by genes? So genes is a simple. It is a small segment of the DNA. Gene is a small segment of the DNA, and they determine heredity for the biological factor of an organism. Gene what it play the determine the heredity, and these terms coined by the Johnson in 1909. Okay. Second term, genome. The total genetic composition of organism means genetics is means called as a small segment, and genome is a total genetic compositions of an organism. That means a DNA sequence, that is called as a genome. What the next point is alleles. What is alleles? Alleles are the alternative form of gene which occupy identically locus of their homologous chromosome are called as a allele. This term is coined by the Batson and in 1902. Alleles, it means the fact forms to give the gene. For example, gene, any gene, tall genes, dark genes, dark parents, and there is a gamete formation, T. So there is mentioned the alleles, capital T, capital T, small t. So that known as a alleles. It's a alternative form, that is give the specific alternative form. Then locus. Each gene occupies a specific position of on chromosome. Any any study in if you study in genetics or molecular biology, molecular genetics, cytogenetics, there is some are the locus, because in this study we study the DNA. Not only the DNA, there is a DNA structures, then gene sequence, then uh, purine pyrimids. There is a locus is play an important role. That the specific position of the chromosome, specific position of the chromosome. It's called as the gene locus. Dominant allele. Dominant allele. It means it is a form, alternative form, but it express itself. So if it can express to other, they can dominant to the other, so that's called as a dominant allele. And it is two types, homozygous and heterozygous, means capital T and capital T, that means called as a homozygous dominant, and heterozygous, capital T and small t, that means a heterozygous dominant. Recessively, recessively, that means it not express itself, it not express जो स्वतःला जो खुद को एक्सप्रेस नहीं करता है उसे कहते हैं रिसेसिवली. सो it cannot express to the itself, that called as a recessively. uh, the next homozygous, that means the all the homozygous, its individual has identical alleles of both of the gene loci for particular phenotypic traits. Both the genes are both the alleles are similar, that means a capital T and capital T, that formation is called as a homozygous. Homogeneous and heterogeneous, that means the alleles is different, that means capital T and small t means dominant gene alleles and recessive alleles is formed combined, and that called as a heterozygous. Then haploid, the condition of having only one sex, only one set of the chromosomes per cells, and diploid, the condition having two set of the chromosomes. And okay, so you can polyploid, that means polyploid means that means above two or three, that's called as a polyploid. Okay, as a haploid and diploid, it means, for one of the example, if human chromosome number is 46, okay, and then uh, haploid chromosome, human chromosome number is 46, that means called the diploid chromosome number. Okay, so you can understand what is diploid, because the two parents, male and female parents, combine to each form and to form the offspring. Okay, male parent is a 23 and female parent is a 23. This 23 gamete is uh, combined to each other and to form the offspring. So that's why the 46. So haploid is a 23. So this is the difference between the haploid and diploid. Again, polyploidy, that means in 46 it add one haploid. That means called as a polyploidy. Okay. So thank you.